have a pot of buttons.
We do.
We are setting ourselves a challenge to see how many miniatures we can make out of this pot of buttons. One's the perfect picture frame.
Oh yeah, or clock. That's something.
Some Playmobil lettuce. Kind of hoping there'd be a big one of these to turn into a leather footstool, but there isn't one.
This is the only one that's like.
Yeah.
It's odd. That's odd.
Oh no, that's guess it. I'm just going straight in and making one. Just one. Just to see how well the button paints. How well the acrylic sticks to a button.
Yeah, I didn't know you needed to sand it. A bit of key.
I'm just gonna test it. I'm just gonna go straight in.
You don't need to fill any holes then.
No, I don't.
I think it needed this key.
I'll just do
Or a
layers.
base of gesso.
Yeah, I'll just do layers.
Gesso gives a good texture though.
Oh, that's so much more effort.
Doesn't take long to dry.
Okay.
So you were going to gold leaf these ones? Didn't you look the jelly?
Yes, copper leaf.
Copper leaf. That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
A lot of food.
Yeah. Now, I need to think about
second.
That pinned quite far away. I'm making the thing shake. So I'm going to turn this into a cotton reel stand. Cute.
I'm going to put fringe around it now, though.
Nice. So I want to make this into a frying pan. Sure. How
Yeah. Terrible habit of not finishing your sentences.
I do, I'm sorry.
How you can ask how
How-
the touch handles
How
too.
wide? Because I'm gonna do fake little like pins. I'm not how wide, sorry, how long? So it doesn't look silly.
Probably that length.
That length,
Yeah.
you think? I'll sand it once it's hard.
Yeah, because you've got to have a reasonably long handle to pick
Yeah.
up the...
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd say that length.
that length.
Yeah.
And then should I make like a...
Should have a hole in it.
Yes, it's gonna have a hole in it. Should I make a like a thing? Or is that good? I think that's good.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to paint it black.
I'm gonna
aren't
paint
you?
it black,
You could
yeah.
paint like little gold, little brass details or
Yeah.
something. Use your scissors. Probably explain I'm trying to make a spongeware plate. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's try. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good. That's good.
You've done a smiley face.
Okay. Look, if it's working anyway. I need white on top of it again.
Yeah. But that works.
Yeah, it just feels like there needs to be more white coming
Yeah.
through.
Was there any more sponge in the bin?
No. I don't know where this piece of sponge came from.
So here is the top of my lemon meringue pie that I did with modelling paste. So I need to very carefully paint this bit yellow and put some crispy flambéed bits on the top.
Put a layer of white over the two. Paint my cranberries. So I'm going to paint the dice I've made out of the bead now. And I needed some inspiration and some examples. So I brought out all the mudlarked dice that we found. And this one is pretty small, so it does sort of count on this channel. I mean, it's a glass check. Do we think it's charm? Well, it's not a charm, is it? It's just a
Just tiny glass.
cracker charm. We just would have got it free.
Victoria.
And then a bone, probably Napoleonic.
Yeah, I think so.
And then a China one.
Which is Victorian.
So I can use those as a guide. And paint the one. Oh no, not the two. Probably should do my dots smaller.
Probably, because when you get to 6,
I know.
Problem.
That dot's a bit big, isn't it? So I just wipe it off.
No,
all
it's
the-
fine. It looks good.
Just making the edge a bit more. Somehow. The most silly scissors in the world to use. Oh. Paint the handle, leave the handle. I need it down a bit anyway. That's not a fly. That's a wasp. I think this one works really well.
Yeah, I think it's my favourite.
Yeah. I don't know where it's going to go.
It's just something to have nice in our collection for when we make
Or
another
the
clock.
1940s.
Yeah, it could go in the 1940s.
Because they do
Make do
mended.
mend. Yeah, that could be really cute. Okay. Yeah, I think. But, yeah.
And it's made to mend because it's made of buttons.
Yes, yeah.
Double.
Double. And it's just 2 buttons and a cotton bud. So, and some thread. So, yeah. Not too shabby.
Really difficult making those tiny balls of water.
Not as difficult as was making the tiny bottles. So there's your. So that is a big button. Again, we showed you gluing the feet on, but this is just a big button that Mum has turned into a footstool
With the trim.
with trim and 3 beads.
It's very 1940s.
Yeah,
For the doll. I did quite a lot. It's going to end up with a 1940s doll's house, I think.
but yeah, I was hoping they'd have one of those. Well, what we've made into bread.
Yeah.
I was hoping they'd have a bigger
Bigger
one of those
one.
to make a leather footstool. But we'll keep an eye out. We have button boxes all over the house in
Yeah.
various places, so
We'll do it again.
probably make another one out of one of those. Here's a very random one.
It does look like a nest.
It does
though.
work though, doesn't it?
It does, it does.
Yeah, it's just a button that was, as you can see, red. That works very well. Obviously the eggs need repainting. As a nest. Here's a fruit bowl that Mum made that's got vegetables in it.
Yeah, as you do. Weirdly, we don't have a lot of vegetables. We need to make some
We're gonna
vegetables.
have a vegetable making video, I
Yeah.
think.
But those little grapes were made by Fairy
Very
Acorn.
acorn. They're stunning. Also, obviously grapes aren't vegetables. Grapes are fruit.
Yeah, that's the only fruit. That's the only fruit we have. We don't have any fruit either. We've got some apples actually. We probably could have put them, but
2 buttons together. It works very well. Obviously, we are aware that lots of these projects they're not just everyday normal buttons. You sort of need to very specific buttons, but it's just sort of...
yeah, it's the process of everyone has a button box.
Yeah, and it's just sort of thinking outside the box.
Yeah, outside the button box.
Outside the button box.
It's what we should have called the
We
film.
can. We still haven't put it up yet. Thinking outside the button box. So, this is another one of my favourites.
It worked really well.
It did, and everything except the little jump ring that's from jewellery making. Everything was found. I found the 2 bits inside the button box. It's just a sort of weird metal. Whatchamacallit. Oh, it's too dark. And a button. But yeah, works really well. And then this is one of the miniature candles that we made last Minimus.
Not last Minimus before.
The Minimus before, and they actually work. So when we do put them in situ, we melt them a bit, so it looks more realistic. I'd like to make some more. I think we could probably make them less lumpy.
Possibly. I quite like the lumpy though.
Yeah, maybe thinner then.
Yeah.
But yeah. What are they called?
Taper candles?
No, the candle holder.
Oh, Wee Willie
Wee
Winky.
Willie Winky. Is it not called that? That's just what you told me they were called when I was little.
Chamber candlestick.
Yes,
Chamber
that
candles.
works better, yeah. Here is some button food. Got the meringue pie. So I had a what are they called? Pork pie
Pork
with cranberries
pie, yeah.
on top, yeah. That's just a button that just looked like bread that we painted a little bit more. A cake, some pies. This one here was just a button. You just put some little leaves on top.
It's a very odd pie.
Yeah, but it looks again like a sort of pork pie.
Yeah.
A big pie with those buttons that were luckily just looked like a pie crust. And the red bowl with the apples in was just a red button that just already looked like a bowl.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So we didn't really do anything to that.
No.
But again, that's you look at something and think that's what it is. You don't even have to do anything to it.
No? And then the biscuits.
That one really does look like a biscuit.
It really does. And
We
that's
need to
just
make-
one of those
yeah.
typical ones that you
Yeah.
you get on school uniforms with the star in it already.
I think we need to make more of those, maybe for Christmas.
Yeah. Yes, gingerbread. Yeah. Okay. All those biscuits really remind me of the Sylvanian family food. That's what it used to look like. So this one, we really didn't show much of it at all. I didn't realise until I started editing. I'll do this side. But this is a button on the top that looked like a lid with a small piece of wire, and then I built a milliput pot bottom, and then Mum painted it. And it works really well. It's like a little cooking pot.
It is, I like it.
Yeah.
You could do that more often.
Yeah.
I'm going to mention it again, the 1914 doll's house, because you could make it copper.
Enamel. Yeah. Copper,
or,
yeah.
yeah.
Frying pan with the magnificent eggs and bacon that Fairy Acorn again, Mel, made and sent us.
Works quite well though.
Yeah,
I mean, it's quite
simple.
large.
Big frying pan.
Might have to go with another thing that we have.
Yes. Yeah.
That we'll talk about in our next film. Yeah, I don't know if these worked particularly
Mhm.
well, but
I think this one did.
this one's more of a tray.
That one's, yeah, I think it's because of the lip. This one looks
Yeah.
more like a plate. That
Yeah.
one's a bit
Well, it could be a tray.
Yeah.
You could put tiny perfume bottles on it or something. Or...
Yeah. Cute.
But it's all an experiment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite chuffed with this. For my terrible eyesight, it was pretty small, and I just did it. I didn't measure it. I just did it.
You could make really beautiful ones if
You
you
could.
printed out things
Yeah.
or painted. Yeah, like a man on the moon clock. Would be
Yeah.
lovely. But
We
yeah.
should, yeah. I mean, we could go into making button clocks.
Yeah.
Just make a few, make
Yeah.
another film, but just like really ornate button clocks would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Because you could put like little bits at the top and filigrees and like
And-
chains
Yeah,
and stuff.
and like hanging down and
Yeah.
pendulums and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be lovely.
Maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
But
But not anytime soon.
no.
Yes.
This looks a bit like an office clock, but
Yeah.
I don't know what we'll ever do with it.
It'll be somewhere.
Okay. It's not cottagecore enough for the cardboard cottagecore kitchen. That's
No,
not easy
it's
to
not.
say. I think the sewing room. Whenever we make the
Oh
sewing
yeah.
room.
Yeah. Again, I think this one worked really well.
It did. We had some others as well, so we could make
Yeah,
more.
we could make more. It's just really the shape. I mean, we're just lucky with the shape that
Yeah.
really lends itself to being a jelly mold, and then the copper leaf. So I left that size on for like
Weeks.
weeks.
Half of this film was filmed before we went on holiday, and the
Yeah.
other half was filmed when we came back.
So yeah, that was on for weeks, and it worked perfectly.
Yeah.
There's no little holes or anything.
Well, that's what you have to do. Leave it for
Yeah,
weeks.
I don't know how feasible that is, but yeah, it looks really cute.
Yeah.
It looks like a very good.
That I think that'll go in the cardboard kitchen.
Makes me want to do it to one of those sushi fish that we find.
Oh, you could cut it in half
Cut it in
and
half
make it
and
one.
have two and have like yeah.
I
fish
found
jelly
one the other
molds.
day.
Yeah. So that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be good. But yeah, it's a jelly mold. I like it a lot. And Mum's dice.
Thinking about it, I probably should have used a small round thing and made dots with that.
Yeah, I've got like tools specifically
Yeah,
for that.
But I didn't. But it's got the feeling of.
See if it works.
Oh.
It does. Oh, and it doesn't always end on the same one. Oh,
Oh, out of shot.
oh,
Out of shot.
Almost in shot.
One.
So obviously the varnish I used seeped into the paper a bit, but I don't mind. It makes it look old. It gives it a distressed look. But yeah, I really like my silhouettes.
Yeah, we could do that. You could do it with so many things.
You could, yeah.
You could paint your own, or you could just print out a tiny thing, or
Yeah.
just cut out something.
Yeah.
Or we could make. You need never buy another picture ever again.
No.
Works really well.
Yeah.
Well, there it all is in situ in the cardboard kitchen for the moment. Just to see how it works, if it looks real. I think there were some things that were more successful than others.
Yes, I think so.
But which was your favourite?
My favourite is the little cotton reel sewing paraphernalia
It is very nice.
stand.
It is very good.
And yours?
It might be the. It's
But
between
the clock sort of at a funny angle.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. That's okay.
Oh, I did, yes. I was about to say the clock, but I
Yeah.
didn't put it straight. Clock or the dice, maybe.
Yeah, the dice is cute.
Although it wasn't technically a button.
It was,
could have been.
it was
a toggle.
Yeah, it's like a bead or a toggle.
Yeah.
But it came out of the button box,
Yes,
so it counts.
It's like the lettuces. The Playmobil
Yeah.
lettuces.
We haven't counted the lettuces towards the final total.
But I think the pies work okay.
Yeah, and the candlestick looks good.
Yeah.
I think that little pot that we didn't even show filming looks good. Making. I think the jelly mould worked. I like the what are they? Silhouettes.
Yeah. They look really nice.
Yeah, just for some buttons.
Yeah. I mean, some of them will stay in the cardboard kitchen, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not on the wooden furniture. We have to make some more cardboard
Furniture, yeah.
But you can kind of see how it might look in the end.
Yeah. Cute. We do have to apologise for it being late, this film, but it's a wedding season. And I personally have been to like 4 in a month, so
I've only been to one.
yeah. It's busy time.
You're on holiday too.
We're also on holiday, yeah. So yeah, but thank you for sticking around. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. I think we've got a video planned for next week, and then there's going to be a poll on our community page about asking you a specific question as to which project we start next. Obviously, we have to finish the cardboard kitchen.
So many things
The borrowers, we've got to do the borrower kitchen, which I'm very excited about, but it is going to be the most heavy borrowers thing. We've got all sorts of other things.
Mudlarking Doll's
The
House.
Mudlarking Doll's House, we've got to finish the study.
Yeah.
We've started our work on Minimus. So that is, if you're new or you aren't aware, we do a thing called Minimus, which is the 12 days of Minimus. So it'll be 12 films in December. Normally they're in a row, but this year they'll be every other day, because then every other day will be a video over on our other channel where we do Mudmas, where we do mudlarking every day. So in the month of December, on our 2 channels, there'll be 24 films up and a film every day. So we have started work on our Minimus, and we've got some really exciting things to do that this year. So it's September, but we've started making Christmassy things.
Yes, we started the Mudmas too.
Yes, we have. So thank you as always for everyone that likes, comments and subscribes. We do have to apologise that we can't always answer every comment, and we can't always answer the comments like the next day or as we get them, but we do try and we do read them all, and it does really motivate us to continue making videos because everyone's so lovely. And you all have such brilliant ideas.
Yeah.
So many ideas we have taken from the comments and implemented them. So thank you very much for that. Not much to say except I hope you have a lovely rest of the week, and we will see.
Autumn's coming.
Autumn is coming. I'm wearing a jumper right now. I'm wearing a jumper in this film, and yeah, it's exciting. So yeah, we will see you soon. Bye. I'm going to shoot to see how easy this is.
There we go.
Boom, it's easier to snap it off.
I've got pliers.
Yeah. What was that? Is that your drink? Is that your glass?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I think it's okay.
Really? It doesn't sound like it was. No way was that okay.
It was because it hit the thing of
A metal tray.
Wow, that's an indestructible glass.
It's fine. Was it full of liquid?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. That's gonna sound so. I'm gonna have to listen to that sound back.